Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about a new bag that has entered my family. Oh yeah, baby. If you like this video while you're watching, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below so we don't miss each other every week. And come hang out with me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all my social handles. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the bag, show you guys how I use it, what goes in it, and just my thoughts on it so far. So the bag that I picked up for myself and that I'll be reviewing today is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis. So one of the things that had attracted me to the Pochette Metis is its size. So a lot of you have seen from the Artsy that I had is how big that one was, and this one is just more of a medium size bag. It's not oversized, but it's still decent enough in its girth and like length that it can still fit quite a lot, which is what I loved about it. Being that I'm always personal shopping with my clients, I really needed something that was a little bit more hands-free. And as I told you guys in the What's in My Bag video, which I'll link below, the Artsy is not one that's supposed to be slung over your shoulder. A lot of people use it that way, but it's not supposed to be used for that. All the power to you if that's what you do, but it's not something I did with my bag personally. And because I'm always holding clothes and bags and all sorts of stuff, I really needed to have my arms and hands free and not have such a big bag come with me all the time while I'm shopping with clients. So what I love about this one, first of all, is that the shape of it is sort of like a little briefcase. So I love that this one has sort of that business structure and feel to it, making it a little bit more elevated than your typical hobo bag because of the structure that it has with it. And I like the sort of envelope style front that it has. And then I also love that at the back, it's got this really nice and easy access compartment for you to store pieces in here, which has their micro suede lining or microfiber lining, sorry, on the inside. So typically for this pocket, I like to slip my cell phone in there just because it's easy for me to reach and grab. It doesn't really add much width to the bag, and it's something easy for me to grab at. The other thing that I love about this bag because of its sizing is, again, I can hold the bag by the handle here and just let the strap that it comes with sort of hang. You can also detach both of the straps on either side and just wear it as is, which I'll show you what that looks like. You can have it hands-free like this too if you don't want the strap on it. I don't know why though, I kind of like just leaving the strap attached to it though and just letting it hang if I'm not using it. I don't know if that's weird, but I really, really love how that looks. So I always leave the handle attached just because if I change my mind while I'm out and I want to sling it over my shoulder, then I can do that. But most of the time I tend to carry it just like this. So the front of the bag, or how you get into the bag, is by pinching these two like clasps here at the front, and it allows the clasp to detach. On the inside, you'll see that there are multiple compartments for you to store your goodies in there. There is a lot of room in here, and the best part about it is that the bag expands, which you can see here. So the more stuff you put in, obviously the wider it will become, but it is a really roomy bag. So if you do have a lot of things that you need to carry with you, this bag will most likely accommodate for that. And on the inside, you've got that beautiful micro fiber lining again, or the micro suede, whatever you want to call it. There is no zipper compartment on the inside, but again, you do get that zipper compartment on the back, which is what I like because that's where I'll store items that I need to access easily without having to open the flap of the bag at the front. Now, in terms of what can fit in here, as I said, you can add quite a lot to this bag because it will accommodate quite a few things. So just to show you what you can add, I'm going to include my Adele wallet. I like to stick it in the middle pocket here because I find that that's the largest, so it sits in the front. I also like to put in my mini pochette with all makeup, like feminine products, anything like that that I need that I don't want to make sure that spills in the bag. I like to tuck that into the front like so. I also like to bring my mini PM agenda. These are all my notes on the go and things that I need with me on the day-to-day. I have done a review of what I put in there and how I organize this, so if you guys are interested in seeing that, I will link it down below. Agenda in the very back compartment, so you can see all of them are fitting in there really, really nicely. It's not like bulking, it's just fit in there really well. And then I also have two business card holders that I have, one for sort of like junky cards that you don't use that often, and then the other one has all my business cards in there. And I also like to slip it in the very back with my agenda. I also like to carry a extra battery pack for my camera for when I'm vlogging. If the battery runs low, I like to keep that with me. So I will just pop that in the side, by the pochette that I've got in the front. I also like to carry mints because you never know, sometimes you just want to freshen up a little bit. And I'll also pop that in the front by the mini pochette. So you can see everything I've got in there so far. So again, it's nicely filled, but again, the bag is not like bulking, it's not oversized, nothing. And then in the back, as I said to you guys, I like to stuff my phone in the back, and I like to zip it up. And that is what I carry in this purse. You can see it's wide, but I can still clasp it nice and easy. It doesn't look like it's lost its shape. You can see that it's sort of accommodated the sizing here at the back just by folding out, but it's not too heavy, not too cumbersome. Everything that I need is here in this bag with me, which is wonderful. And the great thing about it is, like I said, you can just sling it over your shoulder and still have that beautiful structure to a bag. So it looks professional, it looks sleek without it needing to be a hobo bag, unless that's of course the style that you really like. The bag also has really beautiful hardware on it, like all Louis Vuitton bags do. It says Louis Vuitton on the front here. It's got the little LV symbol on the front. All of the hardware says Louis Vuitton on it, including the little buttons. And you will get the patina at the top as you start to use the leather handle here. But the canvas itself that the bag is made with is incredibly durable. So if you're looking for something that can take a little bit of wear and tear, if you don't want to be overly gentle with your bags, I love the Louis Vuitton bags for that reason, because they can take a beating and they'll still look beautiful. Because I'm not someone that's overly careful with my bags all the time. I like to be able to throw them in my car when I'm on the go, or just grab them quickly without having to delicately pick them up and place them down all the time. So this canvas is very durable for that reason, and why I like it, because I'm always running into things with, again, clothing and just being on the go with my clients and everything else. I need something that can accommodate my lifestyle, and this is perfect for it. Now, to give you an idea of sizing, I am 5'9". So for me to hold it, the other thing you can do is hold it as a clutch like so, which I love. For that, I would probably take the straps off of it if I were going to do that. But it is a really comfortable bag just to carry with your hands. Of course, like I said, you can also carry it with your arms, which I know you guys can't see right now, but you can just carry it with your arms like such if you want to hold it by the handle. Or if you're tall, this is on the last notch of the strap, but I have it down and it reaches at about my hips. So here's my hips here. You'll see that it sits nicely at that on the last notch. And again, I'm 5'9", so I'm a little bit taller. And if I want it cross-body, it sits just above nicely, just at the top of my hip line, which I don't typically do. I don't like cross-body looks because I've got big boobs. It doesn't really go for that. But if you want to, that's a comparison. If you need something a little bit more size-oriented, you need to see where it hits. That is where it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And don't forget to come hang out with me on all the social channels so we can hang out off YouTube as well. And other than that, guys, I love you so, so much, and I will see you in my next video. See ya.